May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and join the movement to raise funds and awareness to help change perceptions about mental illness in Colorado by simply putting on a pair of tennis shoes. Sarah Mooney and Jeff Zinn join us now with more on the National Alliance on Mental Illness and how you can get involved. And we're so glad to have you both here today. Sarah, I want to start with you and have you tell us what NAMI is.
Well, thank you very much this morning, Jackie, for taking the opportunity to speak with us.
Our pleasure.
NAMI stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. It's an organization that was founded in 1979 by a group of parents and individuals, loved ones and friends who were concerned about the availability of treatment and treatment and management of mental illness in both families and in individuals.
And hopefully someday we will have a cure. It's really important. So what programs do you have to help educate individuals and families around mental illness?
Well, I'd like to start by emphasizing that mental illness does not have a particular look, that people often associate some type of dysfunction with mental illness and that they can recognize it on the street. I'd like to say that 1 out of 4 Americans either deals with mental illness themselves or with a family member. And so the programs that we have developed are all peer-led programs. They are based in the latest information and knowledge regarding mental illness. And they take an approach both for the families, so a family-to-family instructor is they themselves a member of the mental health community who experiences mental health in their families. So Family to Family is a 12-week course free of charge that looks at the different diagnoses of mental illness, how to recognize and support the members of your family.
Wonderful, wonderful. Jeff, can you talk a little bit about how the programs are actually helping people? And I know that you have a very personal story around this.
Yes, thank you. I have been in quite a few of the programs involved, and in almost every case, I find a lot of people who have been positively affected by the programs. The one that she mentioned, Family to Family, we've had quotes like, "It's changed our lives." It's made it livable now for us. It's given us hope. And when you hear those comments, it brings so much energy and positive feelings to you, more than anything I've ever experienced. The In Our Own Voice program, which is something that's very close to my heart, also affects people in stigma. I happen to be the state trainer for the peer-to-peer program, and again, that's a peer, someone living with mental illness, helping others deal with it. And the best thing about it is it's free and it's educational. And that is something that really is so important, I think, to what NAMI stands for.
Wonderful. Sarah, how many people receive support and education through NAMI and the programs each year?
Here in Colorado, NAMI Colorado, we work with 14 affiliates throughout the state of Colorado, both rural and within cities, metropolitan areas like Denver. We reach about 9,000 people, families and individuals with our programs each year.
Okay. And Jeff, does NAMI work in partnership with other mental health organizations?
Well, first of all, we have 14 affiliates ourselves who are independent but work with us so that we can touch the lives of people not only in urban areas but in rural areas, which is so important. But we also believe in cooperation. So we are involved with quite a few of the other agencies that are familiar in Denver and the area, MHCD, MHA, different ones, Charge, drop-in centers. So we believe in, again, collaboration, not competition. We just want to make sure also that we separate ourselves so that we're not duplicating services, and that's why, again, we provide this education piece and as well as providing that for free and peer-led.
Well, and that's a lot that makes NAMI unique, but is there one other element that really sets you apart?
I think in providing communities with hope and recovery, we take an aspect that often is very relatable, and that is, again, that all of our programs are peer-led. So you have the experience of an individual or a family who has been through the journey of mental illness and wants to know how to support and take care of their loved ones.
Well, one of the ways to support is the walk that we mentioned. So if you can talk a little bit about that, we have just a little bit of time left.
Sure. The walk is May 19th. It begins at 9, although people will be there at 8. it's a community. We've had as many as 1,000 people show up. We all walk together. We have programs. We have music. We have dancing. It's just a real bonding experience. And it shows support and a lot of mingling to show that recovery is possible. So that's a big part. We have team captains. You can join them. You can just show up, or you can actually help sponsor financially.
Jeff and Sarah, thank you so much. Such an important topic and great information through NAMI. So join the movement Saturday, May 19th in Centennial for the National Alliance on Mental Illness Walk. You can register today online by going to namicolorado.org. You can also call 303-321-3104 for more information or for help if you're suffering from mental illness.